Welcome back to my channel CyberCortex, where we dive deep in the world of cybersecurity. In today's video, we are tackling a critical topic that affects everyone: phishing emails. These deceptive messages are more than just a nuisance, they are a serious threat to your personal and financial security. I will be guiding you through the ins and outs of phishing, how to recognize and protect yourselves from these scams, and we will also explore related threats like email spoofing, business email compromise, and SIM swapping. These tactics are becoming increasingly sophisticated, making it more important than ever to stay informed and vigilant. So, whether you're a seasoned cybersecurity professional or just someone looking to protect your digital life, this video is for you. Let's get started. So almost every day I hear the stories about phishing emails. For example, the CEO of the company or the vice president of some huge company received a phishing email with a link, malicious link or attachment, email attachment, and then he or she clicked on the link and their account was compromised, and those threat actors escalated their privileges, and then the whole system was compromised. Huge damage was made to the company, and the company lost millions of dollars. So, a phishing email is a type of fraudulent message designed to trick the recipient into revealing sensitive information such as passwords, credit card numbers, or other personal details. So these emails often appear to be from a legitimate source such as a bank, well-known company, or government agency, but they're actually from cyber criminals. For example, you receive an email that looks like it's from your bank claiming there has been a suspicious activity on your account. The email urges you to click a link to verify your identity, and then the link leads to a website that looks like your bank's login page, but it is actually a fake site designed to capture your username and password. This type of phishing email is also called email spoofing. Email spoofing is when a bad guy sends a fake email that looks like it's from a trusted source like a bank or from your coworker. And here's the example of a spoofed email. This one is from wellsfargo.com. It says from customer support wellsfargo.com. So those bad guys, they're trying to alter this section here to make email appear as a real one. And here's the urgent message saying that there was some unusual activity on your Wells Fargo account, and because of that they locked your account, and in order to verify your identity they want you to click on the link, and once you do that you will be taken to the fake web page and you will be asked to type in your username and password in order to log into your account. Once you do that, those bad guys, they will receive your username and your password, and they will be able to log into your account. So how to protect yourself? Before you click on any link or you try to open any email attachment, take a break, think about this. Ask yourself questions such as, am I expecting an email from this sender? If the email is unexpected, you might do some further investigation, do some research. Does the sender's email address look correct and familiar? Check for any misspellings or unusual domain names. Is the email asking for personal, financial, or sensitive information? Because those companies will never ask you about sensitive information via email. You can also implement two-factor authentication or multi-factor authentication. This means like you can enable in your bank account two-factor authentication, so you can receive a digital code from your bank via email or text message. So let's say you clicked on malicious link and you were taken to the fake web page, you typed in your username and passwords, and those guys, they received your username and password and they tried to log into your account. So but they don't have digital code, so the one that the bank will immediately send to you via email or text message. So in order to log into your account, they will need a digital code. But if they get access to your email, then they will be able to receive the digital code. Or if they have access to your phone, the same thing, they will receive text message and they will be able to log into your bank account. So getting control over your phone, it's called SIM swapping. And SIM swapping is also a type of cyber attack where scammers trick a mobile carrier into transferring the victim's phone number to a SIM card that the scammers controls. So the best way to protect yourself regarding two-way factor authentication or multi-factor authentication is to use, for instance, Google Authenticator. So if you're using smartphone, you can just go to Apple Store or whatever, just download the app called Google Authenticator, and you will be able, the app will actually generate a digital code on your phone. And let's say you go to official website of your bank and you're trying to log into your bank, so you type in your username and password, and once you do that, the bank will ask you again about digital code, and you go back to your Google Authenticator and you just copy and paste the digital code. So if your phone was taken by bad guys, let's say it's SIM swapping cyber attack, and they can receive a text message, but they will never be able to use your applications on your phone. So this means like they can just receive text messages, nothing else. So the best way to do this is to use Google Authenticator or any other apps that are used like for to generate token. So that's the one way to protect yourself. Also, if you're not sure, or anyway, let's say you receive this email with malicious link, and maybe it's not malicious link, maybe it's the real email from the bank. You still don't need to do anything through your email. Even if you need to log into your bank account, do not do anything through your email. Just close your email, close your browser, reopen your browser, go to Google and go to official website of your bank and log into your account from their official website. And when you go to official website, pay attention to those okay, let's see, I'll open this one. So pay attention to this. It says HTTPS, HTTP secure. If you don't see S here, it says HTTP. Don't do it. Don't click on the link. Don't open the website. Also look for this padlock. It's usually green padlock. You can click on this, and you can also inspect the website. You can see the certificate of the website is certificate is valid. You can see who is a trusted authority, when the certificate was issued, and when the certificate will expire. So this is also the way to verify the website. So that's the other way to make sure you don't go to fake website or web page. Going to official website, it's the best way. If you receive something like this, like I did, let me open, this one. So I received this email from Betsy Johnson. whatever. So this is some attachment, and I already checked this attachment. So I will open this attachment, and as you can see, yeah, it says like that I purchased some antivirus software license for some antivirus solution, and it says 428.73. So I know I never made this purchase. So what they're trying to do here, like they're trying to scare you. So usually people, when they see something like this, they say, oh my god, someone took money from my account, I never purchased this. And they immediately call the number. You see the number, it says to call this number if you need help. And from there they're trying to do social engineering, which means they're trying to get more information from you and make you maybe to give them some sensitive information, such as like your bank account number, like for example, in order to do refund of $428. So that's what they do. So if you receive something like this, don't be scared. So just same thing. First of all, don't click on the link. So you see the message. Close everything again and call your bank. Go and try to log into your account and check, is there any unrecognized transaction? Do you see something suspicious? Call the bank, talk to the bank. Do not call the number from your email. So take your physical debit card. There is a customer service number on the back of your card. Call that number. What I usually do, I log into my bank account on my cell phone, on my smartphone, and I go to the section where it says contact us, and I call the bank from my app. So that way I'm 100% sure that I'm calling right number. So yeah, call the bank and ask them, hey, I received the email I received the email with the invoice, and tell them, there was an invoice saying that I purchased something and I know I never made this purchase. Can you check my account? So is my money missing? So they can check everything and they will tell you. But don't call the number from PDF attachment or from email. No, don't be scared. Just close everything, delete email, delete attachments, don't click on any attachments, and call your bank. So that's the other way to protect yourself. You can also use some websites to scan the links and files. For example, if you use VirusStall, so you can upload the file and they will scan the file. And for this one it says undetected. It looks like everything is fine. But I think because the file might not contain any malware, it's just like PDF attachment saying, like as you already saw, saying like you made some purchase and there's a phone number just to make you to call them. But yeah, it can be some malware hidden inside the attachment. So you can scan the attachment here. You can also scan the link. So you copy and paste the link and it will scan the link. But don't rely on those tools 100%. This is just to help you. So if you're using Windows 11 Pro, so then you can use a Windows Sandbox. Windows Sandbox, it's a virtual machine. So so whatever happens here, so this is Windows Sandbox. So whatever happens here, once you close the sandbox, it will be gone. So and whatever you open here, so let's say you open some malicious attachment and there is malware, so the malware will not be downloaded on your operating system. So it will stay there in sandbox, and once you close the sandbox, everything will be gone. And I know not everyone is using 11 Pro, and not everyone have access to Windows Sandbox. But if you are using a Sandbox, this will be one of solutions. So what I'm usually doing, I go to Sandbox and I just open email in Sandbox, and then if I really not sure, like I want to click on the attachments. For example, for this one, I immediately knew that it's scam, but I just want to click and see what it says. So yeah, I went to Sandbox, and as you can see, I opened this in Sandbox, and once I close Sandbox, everything will be gone. Yeah, that's if you're using a Sandbox. Be also aware of business email compromise, BEC. So business email compromise is also type of cyber attack in which criminal gain access or spoofs your business email account in order to trick you, that to make you like to pay invoice. So we recently heard the story about the guy who actually from some financial department, he sent out like 25 million to someone, to scammers, and that was a business email compromise. So he received the email and with the invoice in order to pay some invoice on behalf of his company, and he was actually he was doing a video call with the top management, and he thought that he's talking with the people from his company, so he was trying to get permission to send $25 million, but actually it was deep fake. So those bad actors, they use deep fake technology. So deep fake technology can be used for scams or misinformation by creating fake videos or audio that make it look or sound like someone is saying or doing something they never actually did. So that's what they did in this case. So they made a video call that looks like the guy is talking with the top management, like with the real people from his company. So yeah, be aware of this. So if you receive any, and I know some, especially people who work for those big companies and people who are doing some, I don't know, personal business, like having their own companies or small businesses, they might receive a lot of those invoices every day. And I know it takes time to check every invoice, but still, especially when it's a big amount of money. For example, if I were that guy, even though I spoke with my boss over the whatever, like Google Meet, Zoom, and he told me, yeah, you can transfer this money, I will still make a call. You know, talk with more people before you do something like that. Don't just go and say, oh, okay, yeah, here's the invoice, and you just pay the invoice. Do more research. You know, call your boss on the phone. Walk to your boss office and say, hey, you still want me to send this money to pay this invoice? Or, you know, don't rush. Take a time, do some research, especially when it's a big amount of money. And the last thing, be aware of those scam calls. So you might receive a call from your bank asking you about your personal information. So same thing, like they will never ask you about your username or password or social security number over the phone. So be aware of that. And if you receive any call from any bank or from some company and you're not sure is it scam or it's a real call, you can just hang up and call them back. And again, same thing. If it's from bank and they're asking you something or they're trying to give you some information, you just say, hey, okay, thank you, talk to you soon. Just hang up. Who cares? Just hang up and call them. And again, call them from your bank account, from your mobile app, or just check the customer service number on the back of your card. Call them, because if they're doing phone spoofing, they might be able to call you with the same bank, the same phone number that bank is using. So you might receive the phone call from the bank with the same number, and that's why people, they think, oh yeah, it's my bank. This is the number the number that I call. So it's called phone spoofing. So they use some tools to make the call looks like it's coming from your bank, for example. So that's why you have to hang up. Don't give any sensitive information. Don't talk to them. Whatever they say okay, thank you, hang up and call them back. Because once you call them back, the real bank, real people, they will receive your call. So those scammers, they cannot receive the call. They can make the call, the phone number, to look like it's coming from the bank, but they cannot receive the call. So that's also one of the ways to protect yourself from those phone scam calls or phone spoofing. So yeah, that will be all for today, and thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.